started to walk back up to the flat, I felt a shadow or figurine like following me everywhere. Hi everyone, my name is Jenna and I see things that you guys would call as ghosts.
My name is Adam and I can see things that creep around in the dark at night.
I don't remember when was the first time I saw things, but my mom told me when I was a kid, probably younger than 10 years old, I ran into her room at night one time and told her that somebody was watching me at the window.
I first realized that I had the ability to see ghosts when I think I was in primary school. I was confused, I was scared, nervous as well. I didn't panic, thank God. These things kept disturbing me from time to time. It disturbed me in my sleep, it disturbed me when I was awake, it even disturbed me when I was praying as well.
Tiddly-dee, tiddly-doo. I was told that you have not subscribed. So why don't you pause this video, scroll down, subscribe, maybe like the video. Heck, you can even comment and go back to watching it, all right? I won't get in the way. Go. Tiddly-dee, tiddly-doo.
My family were all Christians. My dad is a pastor. When I was younger, I would be quite freaked out about it. Their advice would be just pray. So that's what I did during the times when I was alone and scared, and they would be like surrounding me and following me. That's all I did. I just called on Jesus and nothing bad ever happened.
The only person I ever mentioned this to was my late grandfather. The best advice he gave me was that always believe in yourself, because whatever happens, that we are the living, we are stronger than these things that do not have a physical body at all.
I would see them usually when there are festivities. One that I can remember exactly was during the Hungry Ghost Festival. So I'm not someone who follows like these kind of events, but I would have encounters with the spirits and then I would check the date. And true enough, it's always coinciding with some religious festivity, yeah. When I see them when I was younger, I would be kind of scared, obviously. But as I grew older, I just got annoyed because they would disrupt my sleep. And I know that they can't harm me, so it just got really annoying.
When I first saw them, it happened like 3-4 times a day, at home, in the toilet, going to school, coming back from school, in the class. As time goes by, I think I've conditioned myself to not see them, but to feel them. There's a difference there. To feel them is much more better than seeing something dangling from the ceiling, you know, or a hand under the bed. But now, gotten kind of used to it, you know, especially when driving. When I drive, there's sometimes things sebelah jalan raya.
They appear in all sorts of shapes and sizes and forms. Smoky figure. Another was like an old lady with a giant head that looked like an owl and she could just turn it. Other than that, I just usually see like creepy hands or little figurine, like little things running around, or something like Gollum. So Gollum's actually a really good description of one of the things that I've seen.
I've always seen them as a black shadowy figure for quite some time now. Before this, I've always seen them in physical form. I could make out heads, legs, hands, tails, nails. But nowadays, it's mostly some black shadows, you know, darker than the night itself.
I never tried to interact with them because why would I want to do that? They bother me in a sense where they disturb my sleep. They tried to get me. I was in Singapore studying some videography stuff with friends, and so I stayed at their place. And one night I was dreaming, and in my dream I was talking to my pastor. But while having that conversation in my dream, I sensed something wasn't right. Something dark was lurking around the corner of my eyes. When I said bye to my pastor, we parted ways, and in my dream I started to walk back up to the flat. I felt a shadow or figurine like following me everywhere. That's when I turned around in my dream and that thing was there. So I woke up in shock. I opened my eyes immediately, and that thing was right in front of me. And when I blinked, that thing wanted to get me, and that's when I sat up, I on all the lights, and I just started to pray and like play worship songs. And yeah, I was pretty disturbed by that.
I was 19 years old, and it was dark. I wanted to go down to get a glass of drink. It was, I think, around 2:15 in the morning. So, as I was going down, saya rasa ada satu benda di belah kanan. Tapi masa tu gelap, tak nampak apa-apa. Saya dengar dengan jelas bunyi orang berbisik di sini, di tepi muka ni lah. Bunyi begitu. Betul-betul di sini dapat rasa dia punya bahang suara, bahang mulut, dapat bau dia punya bau busuk. Itu agak menakutkan lah pada saya pagi tu.
I do see this ability as an issue. I don't know why anybody would see it as a good gift, because like ignorance is bliss, right? If I had no idea about all these things, then I would probably have a good night's sleep and not be disturbed so much.
At first, yeah, it was a huge issue personally for me. I have no one to tell to, no one to ask advice for. But it became something useful because I could actually help other people having issues. So it stopped becoming an issue for me when I use it to solve other people's issue.
To the people who are skeptical about these things, I honestly, no offense taken, like you guys do you. I'm not here to tell you that these are real and you need to believe them and all that kind of stuff. It's what you believe and it's what you experience. So maybe you'll experience it soon, but I hope not.
There are people who believe in this and there are those who don't. There are well-documented cases of paranormal sightings, hauntings, and personal experiences as well. Just because it's not happening to you doesn't mean that it's not happening to people around you. Kadang-kadang tu kita hanya perlu bertanya kan kepada mereka. You know, sometimes our family members, maybe they might be having some problems, but you know, we don't talk about things like that.
So guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe here. And also Sesame TV here.